So this is a story about belonging. King's Gospel Mission and Cornerstone Industries, through our programs, through our work, through our facilities, is providing a place for people to belong. When asked, what do they do? Where do they stay? They can say, King's Gospel Mission is my home. Cornerstone Industries is the place that I work. And it already brings them out of saying, I sleep in an encampment, or I'm homeless, and brings them into, I belong. It's a very powerful first step for us at King's Gospel Mission and Cornerstone Industries to remove people from homelessness. Let's talk a minute about belonging. How many of you have ever been left out? Or even worse yet, how many of you have been forced out of something that you were used to or held dearly? It's really hard to not belong to a community. In fact, it's devastating to most people, and it removes a lot of dignity. One of the focuses that we have here at King's Gospel Mission, and actually the primary focus, is to invite people to belong to our community. And the reason we do that is powerful. We believe that once you belong to something, or once you identify with a group of people, especially a healthy group of people, change begins to happen, barriers begin to be removed. So I have a story for you. It's about a young man named Jasper. He was 18 at the time that we met him at King's Gospel Mission, and he was forced out of the foster care system. And for a while he slept on the streets, and he couch surfed with a couple of people that he knew. He tried to get a couple of jobs, but he didn't have an address really to put down on his paperwork, and he's 18, so he really didn't have much mentorship on how to go about getting a job. Well, he bumped into King's Gospel Mission, and he wound up staying in our shelter for a little while. And that was a good meal, a safe place to sleep, some laundry, a shower, and people to be around. And really, Jasper wanted to be around us all the time. He, during the day, would help us with our community activities, with keeping up with the yard. He would pray with and for other homeless people. Became a very encouraging young man in our environment. But more importantly, we were a place of belonging for him. And that ultimately resulted in him getting a job in Visalia and living on his own. And that was the first step. It's that sense of, what do I belong to? And that's the first step for King's Gospel Mission in our approach to ending homelessness. And so in the next video, I'll go into how we move folks out of homelessness by finding their purpose after we've given them a sense of belonging.